We just got back from the Tigres versus America match that happened here in Austin, Texas at Q2 Stadium, sponsored by Primetime Sports, who gifted us the opportunity to, get field access so I could get some photos and some videos of these players up close, as well as getting suite access and being able to, at one point sit across from Paul Aguilar, get a photo with Oribe Peralta, and see the pitch from a beautiful point of view. The fans came out, the goals were there. And overall, I was really happy with the experience that Primetime Sports gifted to us, but also just the match itself, the atmosphere, the fans, the event that Q2 Stadium hosted, I think was a success, man. And Las Águilas tour, they showed out, bro. Americanistas showed out, and that says a lot coming from a Chivas fan myself. So I'm curious to know, what did you think about this experience, seeing a full-on Liga MX match in the USA?
Yeah, first off, big shout out to Primetime Sports and Entertainment. They put on a perfect show in what is the Las Águilas tour. But yeah, dude, that is my biggest takeaway. The America fans completely took over Q2 Stadium. That entire fan section that's usually made up of all the Austin FC ultras, all Americanistas. They had a beautiful tifo banner that was actually kind of Austin-based, mixed in with America. It was actually really, really cool. But then just beyond that, America fans left and right on either side of the stadium. Couple pockets of Tigres fans too, getting their representation in the stadium. And honestly, they put on a really, really good atmosphere for ultimately what was a pretty hotly contested match, bro.
I really, man, it makes me wonder. I've had this question, especially after the match that we just saw. Is America the biggest team in Mexico? Because when I think about what can the Monterrey teams do, Tigres and Monterrey, what does Chivas have to offer, which I do think is the biggest challenger to that title. What I saw from America fans today really leaves me wondering, because bro, I remember during the Leagues Cup when America was involved, those stadiums were also actively filled with Americanistas. And when I think about what America has done in the past 10 years, that consistency they've had, always being part of Mexico's top teams, whereas Chivas has somewhat dwindled up and down. And you'll see their fans show out when they're doing really good, but when they're doing bad, they go a little extinct, bro. They hide a little bit. And I'm left wondering, is America, as they reach that title of biggest team in terms of like popularity? Because at one point I do think it might have been Chivas, maybe in the 2000s, but from 2010 on forward, I think it's America's title now, man. It's crazy the turnouts I'm seeing. Yeah,
the turnouts are absolutely insane. It'd be really cool to like get some statistical data on this. Like, where are all the fans of Liga MX clubs located within the United States? And I'm sure you would see America fans pretty much like in every single state, dude. And every single one. But, there's probably some pretty big contingents out there, too. Like, I know that there's going to be another big game, El Clásico Regio. Monterrey against Tigres in Houston. That's got to be a big turnout there, bro. That's got to be a banger of a game. Will probably, honestly, equal the atmosphere that we saw today.
But then the biggest one I'm looking forward to that Primetime Sports is also hosting is the Chivas versus America Clásico, which that might answer my question that I have right now of who's the biggest team, because it's going to be at the Rose Bowl, a stadium that just broke the record for highest attended football match in the States between LA Galaxy and LAFC and El Tráfico. 82,000 people filling up the stadium. I'm hearing rumors that this one might fill up even more. So it's going to be crazy to see what fan base dominates the other.
Yeah, is it going to be 50-50? Is it going to be 60-40? Like, I don't know, dude.
I worry, man. I worry. As a Chivas fan, I really do worry. Like, I think it might be like a 55-45 towards America.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Americanistas, they made a statement to me today that really took me back, and like, I wonder if Chivas fans can counter it. I hope they can, because I know we have a lot to offer from the fan base point of view. I just think I was left truly impressed by Americanistas today.
Dude, 100%. The decibel levels today were so loud. The stadium was rocking, man. That America Ultra section, they were blasting those drums the entire game. But dude, their chants were like deafening. Truly deafening. Like the
Águilas.
The sound was really, really cool. And honestly, it felt like I was in a different timeline where Liga MX teams play in MLS type stadiums. It was crazy because, dude, there wasn't a single MLS jersey, rightly so, because
Yeah.
it was between two big Liga MX teams, but it was just completely full. America, Tigres, the entire Q2 stadium was completely sold
Yes.
out. It was really, really cool to see.
Yeah.
And it was just honestly kind of weird because I've only really ever seen like US men's national team or Austin FC play at Q2, but
Yeah.
no, this was completely taken over by Liga MX.
Yeah, a few takeaways I had from this match, just kind of being a part of the event. Julian Quiñones saying the national anthem. I saw it. I'll play the video as I speak. He's saying the national anthem while most of his teammates weren't really singing it. That man was singing every single word. And if you didn't know for context, Julian Quiñones is right now trying to naturalize himself so he can become a Mexican national team player. The process has somewhat, I believe I saw, has been delayed because he didn't pass his test. The naturalization test.
Shit.
He did not pass it.
He's busy. He's trying to score goals for America, you know?
That Paulo Aguilar is beloved in the America fan base. Like, he was there actively just doing the chicken dance.
Yeah, so cool.
I got a video of him watching his own highlights, and it was just crazy to see a player like see bangers he scored against Chivas, bangers he scored against the USA back in 2016, I believe, for the national team. He had some crazy moments, and he was just looking up at the screen, like just, in awe almost of himself. Really quiet, really serious, and then he finally chuckled when he saw himself. Like, they showed like a highlight reel of his celebrations. He just couldn't see. He's like, I'm a funny guy.
Yeah.
He really admitted to it in that moment.
Yeah, dude, there was so much love given towards both Aguilar and Peralta, rightfully so, as you said. Like, they've been such prominent figures for the Mexican national team in the 2010s. So it was so cool to see just the fans have so much adoration, so much respect. And you could see that the players themselves, too, gave it back. They were so happy to be there. It's not like they were just clocking in for just like, oh, okay, I'm here. I'm an ex-America player. No, dude. They looked so happy to be there and kind of just enjoy the game with all of the fans, too.
That's what's interesting, though, is I had someone DM me and say, I've always seen El Cepillo Peralta as a Santos player first. He's a Santos legend in his eyes.
yeah,
And I was like, shit, that's a good point, man. But Peralta was amazing at Santos before he made his move to America.
Yeah, but then didn't Peralta really have his like best Mexico years in the America
during
shirt?
the America shirt, yeah.
Yeah. But for sure, I think Peralta made his name, though, across Mexico with Santos, though.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah, America ends up winning this game 2-1. Amazing turnout, amazing atmosphere. And once again, thank you, Primetime Sports, for the opportunity. And, man, they're going to be hosting some amazing matches in the future that if you're in the USA and you're trying to catch a Liga MX match, it almost feels like there's something on the line, bro, because there's so much pride.
Yeah.
There's so much at stake between these two teams. And even if it's just a friendly, it really isn't at the end of the day, bro, because these U.S. matches are getting filled to the brim in these stadiums. So we'll see what other matches we end up going to and what other experiences we get to get. But so far, amazing time at Q2 Stadium.